Okay, so far we've had anime, we've had 2D animation, we've done some 3D animation now with K-pop Demon Hunters and Incredibles, and I am going to throw another media into the mix. Maybe not one you expect, but this is actually a merging of 2D animation and live action in the form of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's right.
Roger Rabbit.
You could say this isn't an animated movie technically, but I would disagree because there were more animators working on this movie in 1980 whatever than in any other animated. Like if you watch the credits for Who Framed Roger Rabbit, like at the time it was comical just how long they went on, but just forever. Because anybody who could do any animation in the world, their fingerprints are on this movie. And not only is it an achievement, not only is it a really fun story told in a visually interesting way, using technology that had never been used before, from a property, from an IP standpoint, this is a movie that could never happen again and will never happen again, where we've got Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse in the same, Warner Brothers and dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
The Donald and Daffy Duck piano duel in itself is worth the price of admission.
And just so not only you just take the animation alone, it's beautiful. They're using shadows and they're trying to recreate natural lighting. There's that scene where Roger and I can't remember the who's the private eye,
Eddie Valiant.
Where Roger and Eddie Valiant are hiding inside the bar in the back room, and there's a light that's swinging. That Roger hits it as he comes into the room, and it is constantly swinging back and forth. And through that entire scene, the lighting on his face and the shadows is changing. And I remember just watching that frame by frame, being like, "What a headache! What a pain in the ass to do this." This is before computers. Everything was being done hand drawn. So not only is the animation fantastic, but just the techniques that they were doing. We don't make movies like this anymore because of CG. We don't have props on set and mechanical arms that are used to spit water that are then being animated over to make it look like the baby is spitting water, or this isn't being done anymore, and it's a shame because Who Framed Roger Rabbit is just a masterpiece.
Okay, so one, I'm going to say that this is a cheat because I love this movie and I wish I'd thought to use it, so I want to disqualify you from being able to use it. No, but for real, like this, I didn't even think of this one. And you're right. Like this movie's so fucking good. You say like we'll never see anything like it after. Like I don't remember anything before it like this. I remember they got like Jerry the Mouse to dance with Gene Kelly in one of his movies, but nothing to this level.
And then everybody tried it afterwards with Space Jam, and we had another couple of stinkers.
Was Space Jam done the same way though?
Well, where they shot live action and tried to animate over it, yes, but not nearly as ambitious.
And like Cool World was kind of that way as well. And
that's right.
Cool World, I could see Cool World kind of being like that. I feel like the strength of Roger Rabbit is the Herculean task of getting all these different IPs in one place.
Yes.
Like Space Jam, sure, like that's fine and everything. They animated, they put live action with animation, but they were all Warner Brothers characters.
Right.
Like there wasn't that extra challenge.
And it's awful.
And they definitely didn't do what they did in Roger Rabbit, where they were trying to match lighting. Like that, what Joel said, like that is absolutely correct. The fact that like they could have just filmed the scene where they didn't bump the light and just leave it the way that it is, but instead create more challenges for themselves. Like, let's do this. This will be fun, and let the animators fucking deal with it. Like, oh my God, are you kidding? No, it's that movie's so good, and I think it speaks to the level of performer that Bob Hoskins was, Christopher Lloyd is, to be able to work with these, to work with within the confines of the production where they're interacting with animated characters and having to do their best with something they don't quite know what it's going to look like, except for Ruben Fleischer, whatever his name is, like dressed up as Roger Rabbit on the sets. Like, I'm pretty sure that he'll kind of look like you, but
not quite to scale.
Exactly. And the way that they set the tone, like the old 1920s films where they set the tone with the baby Herman little short, that went into the movie.
Turns out it's a movie set.
Was just phenomenal. It's a movie set, and the way that it breaks down, like they cut, and suddenly here comes a human walking on set to talk to Baby Herman, and it's like, whoa, like
Yeah.
mind blowing, straight from the get go.
What a fun idea that all of
Right.
these cartoons that we've been watching in our youth were actually filmed on set with real human directors and actors
Yes.
supporting. I just loved the world that,
Yeah.
it created and then realized.
Yeah, it was like they used that tagline in Superman: "You'll believe a man can fly." Like
You'll
that,
believe a rabbit can talk.
if a child didn't know any better, you would believe these cartoons existed, like that they were real,
Yeah.
because it was the kind of thing that I had never seen. It's a good pick, man. I can't believe it. It just flew right off my radar.
Thank you.